influx of people. So as a community, we had our initial first meeting, which we probably got over 100 people here to support that, and we went ahead with some legal action to object to it, and were successful.
We've actually had a few nights lately where there was more women in the bar than men, because you've got the young govies in the area, the governesses on the properties.
Fords Bridge is a really good place. Everyone is very, very, very friendly. Like, you just have to go in there, and there's people from 60 years of age right down to 19, and pub every Friday night. It's a highlight of the week.
It's a social thing.
Yeah, these sort of pubs are important.
Yeah, if you didn't have them,
you'd have to travel 95 k's into Burke, and that's just you don't want to do it. Not on these roads anyway. It gives you your social life. You get in here and you socialise with people, you meet new people.
Yeah.
She gets drunk. Yeah, you get drunk. She's trying to stay sober.
It's heartening to see that no matter how tough things get out here in the backcountry, life rolls on steadily at Fords Bridge.
And that struggle to keep country towns alive is going on all over Australia. Now, Surf Aid is a small not-for-profit organisation that's on its way to making the Mentawai Islands in Indonesia malaria-free. Supported mainly by the surfing industry, when it began there was doubt that a bunch of surfers could successfully achieve their goals. Now they're winning awards for their efforts. It's a warm Saturday afternoon and Dr. Dave Jenkins is taking time out for a quick surf on Sydney's northern beaches.
Surfing for me is like a mix of our sort of spiritual, physical, mental journey, really.
But surfing has become a luxury for Dr. Dave Jenkins. He's too busy running the charity Surf Aid.
I've surrendered to this commitment and I'll do it till the day I die.
In 1999, Dave Jenkins and some friends came here to the Mentawai Islands. This part of Indonesia is a surfer's mecca, and every year thousands hire charter boats to take advantage of these truly unique waves. When Dave Jenkins took time out from his corporate medical job in Singapore to holiday here, he did what few other tourists do. He went to have a look around in the villages on the mainland.
Went to a village and started to see the children weren't well. A lot of potbelly, a lot of malnourishment, and I started asking questions about the health and walked past the graveyard and just saw all these little graves and went, oh my God, there's something really happening here that shouldn't be happening.
What was happening in these villages was that children and their parents were dying from preventable diseases.
The boat that night was very quiet, very quiet. We sat around just wondering. I mean, it was, the tone changed on the boat.
For Dave Jenkins, it was a life-changing moment, and within a year, Surf Aid was born.
I have a friend with a wheelbarrow to help us with the nets. Let's go.
The idea was to run a community development organisation funded by the surfing industry.
Who else was going to help these islands? And of course we were aware that the surfing corporates were all taking their movies there, and so yes, we were hoping, well, one, if we were willing to contribute, maybe they would, and who else would do it. So I don't think we had much choice, really.
We're having such good success, and it's a feeling of pride that in a surfing area which is so unique and so important to the surf industry, that we can actually have a positive effect.
Tonight, Dave Jenkins is in Sydney talking to a who's who of the surfing industry. He's keen to trumpet Surf Aid's achievements and to remind them more needs to be done.
Because we really have got this malaria thing down. We've got plays, and it's exciting to see. We know how to really trigger a community.
One of Surf Aid's first priorities was to significantly reduce the prevalence of malaria in the Mentawai Islands. To do this, they developed education strategies like this role play. Here, the locals get a rare opportunity to laugh at the village chief. In the process, they also learn about what causes malaria and how to prevent it by using the mosquito nets provided by Surf Aid.
That fundamental building blocks of health that we all take for granted, they don't have that. They don't understand that. So it's really challenging for us just to start to get them to think about these things.
Last year, these remote islands were severely impacted when 2 major earthquakes struck the region. Almost 30,000 people lost their homes. Surf Aid was in a unique position to respond quickly to the disaster, as they had been when the tsunami hit the region in 2004. The work done by Surf Aid well and truly established the organisation's credibility.
We always have this bias. How could a bunch of surfers get organised, you know? We think we did 20,000 measles immunisations, or some crazy number for a small organisation. Then people started saying, well, who is this outfit? Good morning, everyone, and it's a thrill to be here, and we're